Once again it's on, and it's time to get this show on the road once again. And I know internet gets kind of old after a while, same old thing. Yet one of the main benefits that I see from this internet is the ability to conduct business on the fly wherever you go at any point at any time, wherever the internet is available. And as time progresses, that seems to be just about everywhere, even in your own mind if you want to get deep like that. But let's keep it on the even kill today and say that we can keep the show moving forward and use that as a scale model for 2012. So that's what we're going to do today. And I'm shooting from a little bit of a different location. And that insight came because, sometimes you might tune into a show on television, and for whatever reason somebody else might be watching it or you might be watching it, and you tune into it and you get an answer from that show that you've seen a whole bunch of times that fits into exactly what you might be considering or pondering about in your particular life story. That's what it's about right now, painting a picture of your life story on this internet. Yesterday, for whatever reason, happened to be tuned in to the Wizard of Oz. Pretty enlightening story if you really watch it and see what it's trying to explain. And it was the one that was remade from black and white into Technicolor. I believe it was on TNT. Followed, of course, by Pretty Woman, and I think there's a connection between those two movies. But that's another story. Just keeping it on an even keel. At the end of The Wizard of Oz, when Dorothy had went through her little trials and tribulations and earned a reward, you got to see the truth at the end. She got confronted with a good witch that she met at the beginning when she wound up in Oz, and she was wondering how she was going to get back home. And the good witch had to let her know that she could have gone back home from the very beginning. And when the question came as to why she didn't tell her, she said because she wouldn't believe her. A lot of times I believe that's the truth. If the solution is that simple, probably blow it off because we used to it being complicated. But she said next time you decide to venture out and search for your answers, it's best that you look no further than your own backyard. And I said, now that is one to grow on. So take that one let's not take that one for granted and say that I'm actually out in the backyard right now to see the location. Take you on a quick tour. In your own backyard, yard. So yeah, it's just about using what you got to get what you want, and taking a piece of paper and folding it up into an airplane and make it fly. That's just the mentality that we're going with for 2012. So today's discussion has to do with, I guess what we're talking about, social media and the internet becoming a more and more part of our daily existence. And just looking at it from a little bit of a different perspective, seems like the quest really is right now kind of living to be liked. I guess that's the main driving, motivating force behind why a person even goes on to the internet and the social networks in general more and more these days to see who likes you, see who agrees with you, and perhaps and vice versa, see who you like, see who agrees with you, basically seeing who's on the same channel as you. And I want to give thanks to the people that I've been talking to and dealing with this week because it gained a lot of insight, and that's another thing to grow on. Generally, I just kind of listen to what people are telling me as an indication as to where I might be needed, because that's what the experts say. Whatever it is that you do well will be shown just by what people tend to come to you for and be asking you about. So thanks for those individuals that shared some insight with me, and we're going to go ahead and keep the show going in that fashion. So this one is for you. And basically, so that we don't ramble on, just to keep it simple and short, and I wouldn't say sweet, but lukewarm, we can simply say that one thing that I can't do is help any individual to be liked by others, because anybody else, just like you, has their own set of things that works for them and things that don't, their own particular boat floaters and whatever suits your particular taste and particular interest. And then they always say, you can't please everybody, and any attempt pretty much leads you to the crazy house. Once these people are pleased, when these people over here are not pleased, these people over here are not pleased, when these people are pleased, and always wind up on the short end of the stick. So what I can't do is help individuals to like some particular person. What I can do, with your help of course, is to help you to like yourself, I guess the best way to say it, to be feeling yourself, to be on your own channel. And I think over time that'll show to be the most important priority, how you feel about yourself versus how other people feel about you, and having those two orders of operations aligned properly so that you have your own good feeling about yourself come first, and not be dependent on other people to like you in order for you to like you, or feel justified in whatever you may be feeling. If we're going to get philosophical and new age sounding, but basically it's just simple. I'm going to say that my quest and focusing in and narrowing down the scope of the focus for 2012 is basically just dedicating more time and energy towards helping individuals who can and want to be helped to kind of form a better opinion of themselves, and have that as a solid foundation to move forward for whatever the grand illustrious year 2012 may be. But if it does have something with an individual having the ability to paint their own picture and draw out their own life story and timeline, well, we can do it with some form of accuracy. So for those who want to take that venture, well, it's here for you. And this is just another installment and practicing what I preach slash teach, which is to move forward on things with what's available. Focus on what's on your plate before you look for seconds. So yeah, it's a work in progress for me too, and I figure we can all work together, see if we can achieve that common goal, which is to move forward and grow. So with that, let's wrap it up. Get on to your Sunday football festivities or church or whatever you might have going on for your Sunday, and make it a fun day and throw up the deuces. Peace.